Hello, Aries, and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Let's start your reading, Aries. Let's see what your reading is about. We have the Emperor and the Dreamer. You've started something new, Aries. Currently, you're working on something brand new, a new project. You started something, and it's like it's your own thing, something independently you're working on. It's totally all up to you how you do it, how you go about it, your plans, your action, your way of working. It's your baby, Aries. Here, let's see. Right, so you're totally in control of this, um, Aries. Let's get a little more. These are too many. I think I'll cut the deck and pull out cards. Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So you've been looking at doing something, which you feel is going to be, you want to do this for a long time. That's something you're very certain about. And, for some of you, I also feel that, though you are doing this completely on your own, but somehow the family is also connected with it. I will get a little more on this, just to be sure. What's this Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles about? King of Wands, Eight of Swords, and Page of Swords. So there is this thing, where you had a lot of confusion. You were doing something which kind of looked good, but you were not very convinced with it. Okay, I mean, your heart wasn't completely in it, your energy wasn't completely in it, Aries. It was working well, it was looking good, but there was something lacking in that. I think, that you were kind of just, putting in the energy to keep it going, but it wasn't really, and it was giving you, of course, it was giving you some return, but it wasn't really, very grand or very great, right? It was something you were happy with, but you were not content with. I mean, you wanted more for the kind of work you were doing, right? And that is why you started this something new for yourself, because this is something, which was working, but it's not great. I think you wanted to go your energies towards something really great, something you're really, really passionate about. Maybe what you were doing in the past, it does give you returns, it does, work well, but your passion is not in that. Maybe you've got this thing settled for yourself, and now you feel free to follow what you're really, really passionate about, Aries. That's what I'm getting. You've got that little financial backing, support, and that regular money coming in, so you don't need to worry about those things now, because you have, like I said, regular income coming in. But now, with having established that, now you want to pursue what you're really passionate about, and this is what it is, and do things exactly the way you want. With this thing, there were certain things probably you were doing, you were following, which makes the system work, right? May not be completely to your liking, but now you feel that that is going on fine, it's running fine. Now I can do something which is totally, I can do what I want with it. We have the Empress card. I think it came out in the cards when I was shuffling. So it's time to get into that action mode of nurturing whatever your dream is. Two of Cups. I will get a little on this Two of Cups. But this Empress card tells you that nurture your dream, nurture your plan exactly the way you want to. And it's going to be a project which is going to be successful. If it's not a project, anything you have recently started with, very passionate about, it's all set to give you plenty, much more than what you were getting in the past. What is this Two of Cups about? Star, King of Pentacles. Okay, and the Page of Pentacles. This is not necessarily a relationship, but this is something which you have been nursing and holding on to for a very long time, Aries. So now when you have got the opportunity to finally work on it, put it in get the wheels turning with respect to this, having got the opportunity to work on this, you are feeling a lot better, personally. Your personal energy is has feels a little satiated. You finally feel that that grind you were going through, or you were really working very hard with something which you needed to do, and now you've got, so that kind of ruffled your energy a little bit. But now that has been secured and you have the opportunity to do what you want. You're feeling good, you're feeling happy, you're at peace with yourself, and even at peace with all what has happened in the past. Even this particular journey seems worthwhile now. You had to go through quite a bit of a grind with respect to this, but now when you've got this, you don't worry about this. You are not looking back and feeling bad. In fact, you're feeling quite happy that you put in that kind of effort, so that now it's always giving you some return or the other. But all in all, with this Two of Cups, you know that you have reached the end of this phase where you were working on things which were a little grueling, demanding, not exactly to your liking, but now that's a thing of the past. Now you're very happy with what you have got, this project you've got, and you're very happy to work with that. Okay? Now, let us see what's your personal energy. Aries, can we see the cards? Yeah, just a minute. No, I think we couldn't, right? Oops, I'm so sorry for that. Just give me a minute, I'll adjust my camera. Okay, so we're good now, and now all the cards are visible. Okay, so now let's see what's your personal energy. We have the Lovers. So here it is, all about having the freedom to choose something for yourself. Some of you could also feel, that you also, like I said, something got established in the past. Now you feel free to even, I don't think it's too relationship based, but do, that's what I get. But now, if you feel that, there was something which you really had to do in terms of, you know, committing to something, you've probably got that under control. No, I don't think it's about a relationship really. But do see, if it is a relationship for a few of you, then you know that, you have the freedom to connect with somebody you've wanted to. But here, this is all about choices. You have, you are in that space where you can choose something for yourself. But there is a little bit of confusion also, what do I choose, right? And some of you know exactly what you want to choose. Your doubts could be getting the better of you in some case. So you've got the opportunity, to get have a to go and pursue, what has always been your desire. So don't let the confusion get the better of you. You know exactly what you want, so it would be a good idea just to get started with that. See, again, we've got another card of conflict, Five of Wands. you know Let me see why you are so confused, but I'll get the outcome card first. See, you have got this opportunity, Aries. The confusion is just, probably delaying things for you. Okay, there could be, let's see what this what is this confusion and conflict about? Okay, confusion and conflict about is with respect to, your emotions. So maybe, I'm right, not I'm right. The Lovers card is right with respect to a relationship also for some of you. I did pick it up that time, but it didn't click then. It's clicking now. So maybe, now you feel that, things at the work front are, pretty much sorted out. You're looking at reconnecting with respect to a relationship for some of you, but you are not sure whether you should proceed with it or no. Maybe some of you could have had those financial concerns because of which you could not pursue a relationship, but now all that is under control. You do feel that yes, now I can put a little give a little more time and attention to a relationship, but you are confused and conflicted about that because you do not know. Emotionally you're holding back. Emotionally you're not going all out with respect to this, because I think you have your emotional insecurities, or you're not very sure whether you should do it, not do it, how the person is going to respond, is this the right thing, etc., etc. So that spark is there, to reconnect with the relationship, but that emotional imbalance in you is preventing forward movement in a very decisive, focused manner. But I do feel that this is an opportunity where this relationship can be reignited if you want. For those of you where it is not a relationship, even let's see, for those of you where it is not a relationship, why is the conflict there? You're wondering whether it's going to really work out in the long term. Is this something you will want to be happy with? So take it where it is a relationship, where it is not a relationship. The common points for Aries is that you have your doubts with respect to this thing going the long way, the full distance, and that is what is holding you back a little, and just making small attempts, though you would like to really do this in a big way, but emotionally you're not very you're not on a very sound pitch, not a very stable established pitch where you feel confident. Emotionally you feel a little insecure with this, but whatever it is, this is a wonderful opportunity, whether in relationship or in work or anything else, Aries. Whatever you want to start with, it has got a lot of potential to grow. You have the opportunity to work on it, develop it, but your emotions are probably holding you back. Okay, so let's get a little guidance. What guidance can we give? Because this is holding Aries progress, and what guidance can we give? So we have the the Knight of Wands. So it would be a good idea just get started and see how things progress. Sometimes when we just start working with it, we get a little response, and it kind of bolsters our enthusiasm. It gives us the direction. It shows us what's in front of us. Being in one place is really not the best place to see how things are going to work out in the future. Here the movement of the horse and here is very different. So emotionally, even if you feel a little unsure, but it would be a good idea to follow through with your passion, to see do a little bit and see how things pan out for you. And it would be a good idea not to really keep a fixed goal for the future. Let things develop. They have their own pattern, they have their own way of working, and it's a little it's not little, but I think it's virtually impossible for any human being to fix that goal for themselves and say that this is exactly how it's going to pan out, because you are also likely to change in the course of time. So give everything that room to grow. You just focus on what you need to do and see what comes your way in exchange of that, and then systematically proceed. What's the guidance for Aries? There. Breathe through the tension. So this is something which is really stressing you out, so leave that. Don't get too, I would say, engrossed in the future of whatever this is, right? It'll pan out the way it ought to, and it a lot depends on your own personal energy. You are at one energy today, and 6 months, a year, 2 years down the line, there could be a change in your energy, and obviously it'll take a whole new perspective to whatever you've started out right now. So take it one step at a time, and don't get bothered too much about what's going to happen out of this. Detoxify, precisely, right? So just release all of those things which you are projecting for the future of this venture, and just enjoy the journey. Do your best and see how it takes shape and what comes out of it, and then you'll be enjoying this creating this thing for yourself, Aries. Okay, so with that I'll wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.